Shalom guys, I hope that you are doing well and have enjoyed your day or your morning or your evening, whenever it is that you are catching this video. I welcome you back. Thank you for being a part of this channel. Those of you who are daily subscribed to this channel, I appreciate you so very much. If you missed the Cardinal Fixed and Mutable sign readings, they are down below for the next couple of days. And so have at it. If you are new to this channel, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. I look at all kinds of stuff on this channel. I don't hold back. I could come across real heavy churchy and I'm real heavy not. I do incorporate the scripture because it is found in the tarot. I keep all 10 of the commandments. I know who my Elohim is, and he's powerful and he's mighty on this channel and he deserves to be praised, and I give him all the glory, and I'm not ashamed of him. Okay, I fear Jehovah because of the things that he has just brought out for the last couple of years on my channel to just show who he is, and he is a mighty Elohim he's just real and he's just tangible. If you stick around, you'll fall in love with Jehovah. And he's got great and mighty, beautiful things for your life, just as he has for my life as well. He's brought me through so much. And this is a channel of encouragement, but it's also a channel that is very intense. We look at a lot of criminal activity and we uproot it out of the earth. And so, anyway, I love Jehovah. I love his only begotten son that walked among us in the flesh, whose name was Yeshua the HaMashiach. And outside of Jehovah, people, we just don't have any salvation. Jehovah is salvation. Jehovah is Yeshua. And so I confess him. And so I could come across, like I said, real churchy and stuff, but just because, I'm walking by the scripture, that doesn't mean I'm churchy. I don't have any churchy mindsets. I don't put Jehovah in a box because he never could be put in a box. He sees everything. He created everything. He is, there's just no way that I could just say with some religious mindset, you're only going to talk to me this way. He can talk to us any way he wants to, and this is what he's called me to do in the earth. He's doing a new thing, and so if you just stick around, you'll just learn him, and welcome if you do. If not, and this isn't something that you're looking for, then thanks for checking me out. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all of that. Let's get started on this reading. So before we get started with the tarot, I'm going to just take and start with a couple scriptures. This is wisdom for us out of the book of Proverbs. So I've just felt like starting the reading off this way. If you're new, I feel energy, and sometimes my energy flow can maybe come across goofy to you. And it just is what it is. All right, you'll just learn me as we go. And I'm also known to roar on camera. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here for us? Jehovah, just help me to interpret whatever it is that you're going to bring out in this reading, and I just thank you very much. It is the glory of Elohim to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. And healing needs to take place from within before the situation can be healed or fixed. I do have a couple of cards in here that you have just had me write down some things as well. So, some type of healing needs to take place from within a person then, okay? And need to search something out so that there can be some type of glory, and it should be your honor to search something out from within for some type of healing to take place in some type of a situation. Okay, whatever Jehovah's bringing out, he just had those jump out. Whoso finds a wife finds a good thing and finds favor of Jehovah. I feel like I'm supposed to take this other card here. Government is here, okay? Maybe you work for the government. We'll just see what's going to come out here. Give me just a second. I feel led to take from this other little deck as well. The fear of man brings a snare, but whoso puts his trust in Jehovah shall be free. That's how you're going to heal. Now somebody's got fear here, something's happened, and now there's big time healing that needs to go down within some situation. And if somebody's found some love interest out here, this card came out earlier today with whosoever finds a wife finds a good thing, a good thing and finds favor from Jehovah. Obviously, that's talking about somebody who honors the Great One. Okay, it's just not just any wife. This would be somebody who, you know, puts Jehovah first and would be a helpmate to you. But if you found somebody, or you're just dealing with your wife in general as well, just be real general, and just something needs to be healed. If you have somebody of interest, but you haven't went through some type of process to really heal something, and there's still some searching that needs to go on, and Jehovah has concealed something for you to take the honor of searching the thing out, then I guess this energy is coming out here. Somebody's got some type of fear of man. Jehovah tells us if we lean on the arm of the flesh, you get cursed that way. Okay? But if you're going to put your trust in Jehovah, you're going to be safe within some situation here. If you're dealing with governmental things, and I guess you are, or again, you work for the government. Give me another one, Jehovah. The king's favor is towards a wise servant, but his wrath is against him that causes shame. Okay, so whatever that is. On the bottom side of this, an evil man understands not judgment, but they that seek Jehovah understands all things. So we've got some type of, you know, needing to heal and to search out some stuff here. Within some matters. We're dealing with kings and governmental things out here, and judgment, and people needing to search something out so that they can have some understanding and find some type of favor. We know that we're dealing with some people that have just been real evil, and you don't need to fear them. People, you just don't bring a snare. We've seen a bunch of fighting going on in the fixed sign reading, and that just brings a snare to a city. I want to say that somebody actually got that card today about scornful men bring a whole city into a snare. We got somebody out here that needs to heal from within, or maybe you have healed from within, okay, but some people haven't, and they're trying to fix some situation, but you've got to look into the mirror. Yes, meditating on something here. The Four of Swords. And then we've got being generous out here. And healing after a broken heart. Meditation. Going from within. Okay, we got the scales of justice here. So some people are dealing with, you know, get fear and incarceration. Somebody does have the scales here over their head. Okay, you don't need to fear that. You just don't. I mean, if there's an evil person, they're deserving to go to prison for death matters, and I guess that's out here. What's this Four of Swords? We had this card come out today, and we've also seen the Justice energy today as well. We started seeing that real heavy yesterday. What's the Four of Swords here for you? Hold up. Thank you. We also seen the Eight of Cups today with this card that came out in a reading, and we keep seeing the torch come out here, and then we also seen the Two of Swords today as well. Somebody's really going within, trying to leave troubled waters behind, but you're gonna have to go within and heal something here from yourself. And you know, if that's just accepting what either you've done or accepting what somebody else has done, that's got somebody crosswayed, sitting as stalemate, you know, somebody dealing with their ex has done something. I guess that's a lot of swords in out here. There is justice assured that will be had within some matter, and if you're afraid of that, you can bring a snare. Okay, somebody abandoned some type of a successful thing, I guess, and you know, but obviously somebody also has a person out here that they've found. But Jehovah's just encouraging you just to go within and just, you know, do whatever you got to do from within, and then he'll heal something here. Give me just a second. I'm thinking of somebody has been waiting and waiting and waiting on a relationship. There's something come through my spirit. Give me just a second. Had to pause the camera for a second because something's come through my spirit, but I can't put my finger on it. And I wanted to, I just want to take a second, and there's just something there. Again, we're getting this verse out here about how Jehovah, you know, it's his glory to conceal something, but the honor of kings will search out a matter. It's almost as if I'm feeling that maybe that's all that is. I'm just feeling like there's something there, but somebody needs to heal from within. We are seeing that here. Maybe you know, obviously, if you're in tune with the spirit, somebody got some stuff going on. There's some stormy waters out here. Somebody's trying to leave stormy waters behind with the 6 swords here. Something sexual has been here as well, around some ordeal. And let me say something about sexual matters. When we had in the Virgo energy, we had somebody loosing themselves from whoredom and stuff like that. When you engage over and over and over sexually, you're giving a piece of yourself to somebody else. Okay. I feel like telling somebody that if you're dealing with sexual matters, because it is here, and somebody got crosswayed within some ordeal that's went down within that, and has to heal now. I really feel led to, you know, obviously if you've had sex with many people, you're not going to remember all the names, but I'm feeling led to those people who know names of people that you have engaged sexually with, for some type of a cleansing, to confess and say, I release my spirit, I loose my spirit from your spirit type of stuff. And because whatever we loose on earth is also loosed in heaven. And just by some type of interaction with that, just to say out of your mouth that I loose myself, because that energy was coming out in the mutable sign section of Virgo. Okay, there's a lot of people involved in a lot of stuff, but that can be for anybody. But I'm really feeling led that somebody needs to interact spiritually by the words. Okay, and to release something here. Something needs to be healed from within, okay? For that person that's dealing with the sexual matters, just coming out of my spirit that way. Show me the 6 of Pentacles. And somebody got some fear, though, out here. Because there's an evil person around. For Jehovah to say that an evil person doesn't understand, no judgment. But if you're going to seek Jehovah, you're going to gain your understanding. He's going to give you some type of favor here. We have stormy waters. It is here. This is a prison card. And somebody dealing with something very psychedelic here. Somebody does have a mental issue going on. It came out under the Libra section. We have the scales here. So whoever that is and however that's playing out, this is, you know, it can be a crazy card, psychedelic situation going on. Somebody dealing with mental issues out here. It's right here. And I'm feeling that stuff. So I apologize if you are new. This kind of stuff, I just feel some stuff. Sometimes it's hard on me, but it is what it is. Somebody is trying to figure out from every angle how to do something here. But Jehovah's giving you instruction. Somebody's wounded. There's been a battle here in a very big way. Let me take some cards here. Somebody wants to marry somebody, and it's truthful out here. But healing needs to take place from within. Some people got walls up. Okay, maybe you just need to go really slow Okay, I don't feel like Jehovah's saying you can't be around this person or something like that, but there needs to be healing from within, because something's been so psychedelic for some people. And again, if there's government out here, and there's you know, prison and incarceration and death matters, that's huge. That's huge. Somebody needs to go within and to search some things out, to unlock some stuff from within. Okay. And if somebody already had went through energy of being fearful of men, and obviously there's been some type of a snare here, and you've broken free from that stupidness, then you're on the right track. Then you're on the right track. Somebody has some type of a person out here that they've found they do want to marry. All right, so binding is here. And we also have something about binding to a saddle. Interesting that we have government out here, and we also have a govern energy on this card as well. So whatever that means, it's coming out here twice. Okay, you just picked through my hands. Somebody has to, we had in the cardinal fixed and mutable sign readings, we had wording come out about something being there's an unpredictable factor. Our wild card gambler energy came out, and that was in a totally different card deck that I pulled from. Unpredictability, monitoring emotions. This is stormy water. And so again, somebody's dealing with somebody who's got to have their emotions monitored. And so if you found somebody, but you're dealing with needing to heal some stuff from within, man, and you need to go get some counsel some way, somehow. You hope it's not saying that, you know, this person's not your person or whatever, but there's some type of healing process that's really out here. Somebody's got to have, or they're around some evil person, and that once this person goes to jail, you'll be able to work on something with someone. But there's somebody that is just unpredictable. Their emotions need to be monitored, and that's what this is. That is what this is. There's been a big battle out here. You'll have to just continue to speak, please. So he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee, and from death and in war, we have somebody who's been in war here, and from the power of the sword thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it comes. Okay, so if you, let's say you are dealing with legal matters, and you've got to go, you know, to some type of trial. We know there will be a court trial. It goes on all day long, especially with government coming out here. Jehovah will make your path straight. You need to not fear. You just need to release it. Do your inner work here within some ordeal, whatever this is, or heal from the person who's done something from you. Jehovah said he'll deliver. He'll deliver. There has been a limitation and a difficulty, yes, because somebody's got some healing to do. Okay, something social is here. Thus saith Jehovah, no more slavery for my people. Again, we know that we've had people that's just been so freaking cruel. Okay, brought some type of really bad snare, brought some big old walls up. They've killed and done all kinds of stupidness. Somebody's feelings going to be exposed. There's an imposter. There is somebody's a liar around some people in the Taurus section. Either, you know, some Tauruses are dealing with that energy, and some Tauruses are that energy. There's been a lying sack of crap somewhere. That there's an imposter here. Okay, somebody again. Yesterday I kept having identification stuff coming out. Somebody has been very sad, and there's been somebody who's just been in indignation and displeased, and they've just been trembling. Again, we have some stuff out here. We really do. We really do. I want to take from this other deck. This is kind of a different reading, so if you are new, my readings sometimes can be different. I don't, like I said, I don't put the spirit in a box. Jehovah can speak and say whatever he wants to say, however he wants to say. He knows who needs to hear what. Somebody made a false report on purpose, and it's known, and that has come out over and over for the last couple of days. It's known that the report was false. Okay, children are here. In the Leo section, we had the word children. Okay, there was a bunch of fighting and strife going on as well. We have trains and cars and trucks and dolls and toys out here. We got children involved in some stuff, or your child is really dealing with some sad energy because something's just been real stormy around your children, okay? And there's some type of evil person around that's really caused some emotions to just, my God, because somebody's not who they say they are, even possibly behind closed doors. We have the letter Zine. This is the plow. This is a crop cutter. It's affected a large scope of an area is what the Zine represents. It's a victory because it is the chariot. Again, but it has, something has affected a large scope of an area, and we have something social out here. Regardless what the limitation is, Jehovah is in the business of healing something, okay? So the chariot card goes back to legal matters as well. Somebody's vehicle's out here, then I guess it is. Give me just a second. We have the Gibo. This is the letter G. It looks like an X. Okay, we also have the letter L, and the J is out here as well in this reading. This is about being hospitable, and somebody was, and something bad went down. I guess something happened then around some ordeal. This is also fortune. This is also fortune. We already know somebody has somebody's inheritance because it came out in a couple of those readings. This is also a gift that is reciprocated, and something's taken place. Somebody got no big old fat war because somebody gave some type of a gift to somebody, then possibly so. Again, talent is out here. We have something social going on, and this is poverty and crisis for those who are undeserving. And again, so you know, if you're going to be afraid of some man and bring some type of a snare, okay, then you're gonna just sit there and you're gonna be undeserving, and there's gonna be poverty around some stuff and crisis and everything else. Okay, somebody really needs to go within and let Jehovah just heal something in a very big way for you. What's coming to the surface here? Jehovah says, I'm going to deliver you in all 7 of these things, and no evil's going to touch you. Even if you're hungry, okay? I'll give you something to eat. I'll deliver you from famine and even from death. I think the Libra energy had what was secret there was a death there, okay? Look, Jehovah can turn something just like that. He really can. If you can hear today, that's the important thing. So wedding energy is here. Somebody says, I want to marry you on this card, and you know, whoso finds a wife finds a good thing. If you, those of you who are whole, because all these energies ain't gonna be for everybody. There's somebody out here who's got a connection. Okay, yes, and then there's some type of a reunion here. Something happened at a reunion or something like that. Then that's some type of a nice little card there. It could be a caution card as well, especially those of you who are dealing with somebody who's got some healing to do. What else? The servant. This is an employee card. This is somebody also is connected to being submissive to something. So if this is a caution card here, because we did have lies and stuff around some people, then, you know, somebody's trying to bend you to do something, then so be it. Then something that here is at work with some type of situations, or again, or you work for the government, or you work for geeks, or something like that. Whatever that is, the servant card is coming out here. Somebody's also been waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, we just seen that 7 of Pentacles there. Somebody has been waiting, and that goes back to somebody waiting for a relationship, because something has been really hard that has went down in a very big way. Let me just take a couple more cards here. Jehovah, you just say it. No one can say it like you. A raising up of something is here, okay, or a raise. We've got an employee energy here, but there's been something around some stuff. Those who wait upon Jehovah shall not be ashamed. We have the waiting card here. Jehovah says to declare that your walls are salvation, your gates are praise. I've walked with Jehovah long enough to understand that if he tells you to do something out here, there's a reason for it. So if he's saying that he's going to deliver okay, out of some situation, troubles that are here. And he's telling you and I to speak to our walls. I do this quite often in my home. Then there's something here. Because this card talks about not being afraid of the destruction when it comes. He will, Jehovah's a shield around about us. Meaning that stuff's going on out here, but he's our shield, whatever that is, okay? So we just declare that our walls are salvation and our gates are praise. By your command, Jehovah, you are our deliverer, okay? And we're waiting upon you. And some people have already went, through some of this stuff. Everybody's on different dimensions and levels of things. And so some people coming out of this stuff because they've already been waiting. Some people are entering into some stuff because they've made wrong choices and stuff like that. And, whatever this is for any good person, your daughter or your daughter-in-law is involved in some ordeal, okay, that's went down in some situation. Well, we have, we got little kids out here as well, children. Something about a cafe, okay, so eating, or maybe you're a cook, or something happened in a public place. We have something social here, then we do, okay. What's underneath this? The Hierophant. Well, there's that Hierophant. And again, somebody just needs to be cautious. Okay? If somebody is guilty, we see prison and stuff out here. Alright? Again, this had a lot of lies in that section. So those of you who are dealing with that, if you're in the upright, you're in the upright. If not, you're not. This is a revelation of something. This is morals and ethics. This is counselors and teachers and stuff like that. And the upright of this is great because somebody's got some healing to do. There's also hospitals. Somebody does need a hospital because somebody's dealing with mental issues because of something that's went down in a very bad way. Okay? And there's been, some situations where some people have been on hold and waiting and waiting and waiting and battling and the storms just are raging and going on because of crossway stupidness. And again, in the fixed sign reading, all we see is a bunch of fighting going on here. This bank systems, and we got people in famine out here and everything else. Actually, one of the runes that came out went back to nutrition and stuff, and I touched on that. We got little kids that need something to eat, and some people have just been restricted because of some stupidness, because somebody's not been nice because they're crazy on the inside for something that's went down in a very bad way. There's the sun. Sun goes back to government. Something's right up in your face. There's love and romance out here. Somebody got a love connection, and they've been waiting. And so Jehovah says you're not going to be ashamed. In his timing, there is divine timing somewhere, okay? So something's going to be forcibly overthrown. I want to say somebody had words today that somebody's hand was going to be forced in some situation. I don't know if it was for those readings that I did for today, but in a recent reading, somebody's hand was being forced in something. People, this is what come out. We do have a victory out here with the Zine, and again, that's a cutting implement. It goes back to food and crop. Somebody's food and crop has been. But Jehovah says, I'm going to rescue you. If you just hang on and just walk by faith, Jehovah will bring something to you. I feel led to just give a little testimony if I have time. This might just click off. But many years ago, my family was going through a time of famine, and we had nothing in our cupboards. And I've seen Jehovah over and over in my life, especially the last 4 years. With this, I can give testimony, but I literally, my kids were at home at that time in my life, and I had went on a fast and prayed to Jehovah, and just out of the blue, somebody brought some food, and because we got people out there that will listen to Jehovah and will hear the voice and will act upon the faith and do the thing that they're supposed to and meet the need. Okay, people that listen to Jehovah, they are in the earth, and nothing is too difficult for Jehovah to bring you something to eat. If your crop has been cut, if somebody has been cruel and rude around you, you don't have to worry. Jehovah will take care of you. If you would just go within and let him heal something, whatever it is out here that you're dealing with, Jehovah is saying to just search it out, okay? And he will heal you within some matter, but you don't need to be fearing people. We fear Jehovah and Jehovah alone, okay? If there's an evil person, Jehovah said those people will fall in their own traps. You just got to trust him, okay? This will come out. Until next time, shalom.